Hey, what's up guys, Box here and welcome back to another F1 2017 video. This time we're doing the McLaren Renault mod for the F1 2017 game on PC. You can see we're starting from 15th position on the grid, driving as Fernando Alonso, who is actually doing the Daytona 24 hours this weekend. So good luck to him in that. Hopefully he'll get a decent result. But back to this video. We are starting on the ultras off, using this mod as I was saying, and we got a pretty decent start. But you will notice about this mod that it is quicker than the normal McLaren Honda. So this car does, as you can see, obviously replacing the McLaren Honda. It puts a new skin on it, doesn't change the design of the livery, just the colours, but it makes it like a silvery, metallic-y, metallic red and like a silver, and it looks really nice actually. I'm really impressed with this mod, and it does actually mod and change the performance of the car. So instead of the Honda engine, it's put in the Mercedes power unit, just the performance of it, and I think I believe it does keep the McLaren like chassis performance. But as you can see, we're actually making up a lot of room. So you do wipe out the bollard there on the first lap, but you can see we're making up a lot of positions, and we're already in P11 and approaching the top 10. So hopefully we'll be able to make it into the top 10, but I think we will, and this does actually impact our teammate obviously, and our teammate will have this Mercedes power unit as well, so it can make for a very interesting racing in the McLaren. It makes you want to drive as the McLaren team again, so I'm going to be using this in my career mode, which I announced the other day, but I wanted to get this separate video out, just showing off the mod a bit that we're going to be using for the series. So up the inside there, you see, ran a bit deep, but very late on the brakes. Just take a replay of that move as we go up the inside there on the Williams, the Stroll. But this car is actually so quick with the Mercedes power unit in. So it could make for a very interesting career mode indeed. But we are already setting purple sectors and already onto the back of Hulkenberg and trying to get past Hulkenberg as well. We're going to use the slipstream. As you can see, we are gaining so much on his Renault powered Renault. Obviously it's a Renault powered Renault, it's a factory Renault team. But up the inside for P number 9 is just take a replay of that move there. As you can see from the outside, it does look like a really nice and well put together mod, so which is why I've chosen to use it in my career mode. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that as well. That'll be out soon. Just editing the video, the race of that, the video of that race I mean. But as you can see, Ricciardo and Perez going up the inside, but there's a car gone off the track there. So if we just take a look at Raikkonen's POV, it looks like it's Vettel. So it looks like Vettel has pulled off and retired from the Grand Prix in his Ferrari. So that's a bit interesting. So we gained his position up into P8, and as you can see, Hamilton setting purple lap time, but I think we should be able to challenge for the fastest lap of the race, but we just got to get some clear air, maybe on the fresher tyres be able to. As you can see, Ricciardo and Perez battling, and we make it up the inside alongside him. Can we get alongside Perez? No, we can't. Ricciardo's boxing us in and we're stuck behind them both, but we do go up the inside, so 3 wide into that end at the corner at the end of that straight, but Perez has made it in front of us, but we are ahead of the Red Bull, which is crucial for our race progression. So you can see, just taking a replay of that, we do dip out of the slipstream from the Red Bull up the inside. So you can see I'm also using the Aston Martin Red Bull mod as well, which I'm going to be using in the career mode as well. So Perez is next up at the end of the straight. He's obviously got a Mercedes power unit as well, but can we outbrake him up the inside? Yes, we can. And lovely move there, nice and late on the brakes, but clean overtake, saw the gap and went for it. So Master's next. You can see we're really catching up real quick to the cars ahead, setting a purple first sector, as you can see. So definitely one of the fastest cars on the track right now. So again, we're just going to hit pull in his slipstream, pull out of his slipstream again and go up the inside. So that's a nice easy move up the inside of Massa, who's obviously retired from F1 now. So just take a replay of that move again, just so we can get as many external and replay cameras of the mod itself, so you can get an idea what the skin's like. But I'm overall really impressed with this mod. I'm really enjoyed playing F1 with this mod. So catching up to Verstappen, we caught up real quick to him. It's lap number 7 now. We still haven't pitted. We're going for a bit of an overcut strategy, so I was due to pit on lap number 6, but it's lap 7 and we're still out, so I think I'm going to pit at the end of this one. But we've had some really good pace in this car, as you can see, setting purple first sector. We do mess that up a bit there, but the trend with this sort of lap time is that we set purple first sector, purple second sector, and then in this last sector we lose it, especially around this corner here compared to the Mercedes car. But again, staying out. I thought I was going to come into the pits, but we've stayed out again till lap number 8. But then you can see end of lap number 8, we are coming into the pits. And I'm going to switch over to the super soft tyres, which will be able to take us to the end. But we'll have fresher tyres than the rest of the grid, so we might be able to use that to our advantage and have more pace at the end of this race. And that's really when it matters at the end of the race, and you need the pace. It might help us make that last overtake for that first position spot, or maybe even a podium position spot. But here we are, we're going to come out of the pits. We're going to come out in about P6, probably P7 by the time we get to turn number 1. It's going to be close, but no, I think we'll make it into P6 behind Kvyat, who I believe still has to pit in the Toro Rosso. Yes, he does, you can see. Starting lap number 10. Kvyat did have to come into the pit, so interesting to see where my teammate is. But please note now we're on lap number 10. Kimi Raikkonen's 4 seconds ahead, so let's see if we can close down the gap. So end of lap number 10, you can see Bottas is in the pits. We set a purple lap time, so there we go, fastest car on the track right now. This McLaren Renault working really well, and obviously this is a fantasy skin, but it's not the actual skin livery that the team have used, as they're yet to be announced. But as you can see, lap number 15 got the gap down to less than a second, so we've been chipping away at the gap, bringing the gap down to Raikkonen, which was 4 seconds 6 laps ago, and now lap number 15, no, 5 laps ago, and now lap number 15 it's down to less than a second. So we just got to find a gap to overtake him, and maybe a bit of slipstream, but also more importantly the DRS. We should be able to use that, but it might be too late by the time we get DRS at the end of the lap. As you can see, setting a purple first sector again. As I said, this is the trend for us during this race: first and second purple sectors every lap, and then lose it in the last sector. So as you can see now, this is going to be probably one of our major overtaking opportunities. You can see we're gaining the slipstream, gaining speed on, and can we go up the inside? We set a purple middle sector up the inside, bit of contact there, but we do get the move done. He's still side by side, and we run out wide, and that has allowed him to get back in front. So we're gonna have to find another place to overtake him. Just taking a replay of that move there. We do dive to the inside, get alongside him, but he gets the inside line for the next corner, pushes us out wide, and we make a bit of contact with him, and he manages to hold on to the position, but we're still right there with him. So we're going to carry on from this camera angle. We're going to go up the inside, nice and late up the inside there, and we do get the move done for second place. So Lewis Hamilton's way out in front. He's pretty much about to finish the race. There we go, Lewis Hamilton wins, but I think he did a different strategy because he's on the ultra softs now. But we come home for second place for Fernando Alonso in the McLaren Renault model. Can we? Is Raikkonen coming back at us? But I think we should have enough. Yes, we do have enough time to get it across in second place. So this could be a very interesting career mode, but we'll have to see how the career development works with this mod. But I hope you did enjoy this, and I hope you are looking forward to the career mode. If you did, remember to give this a like, comment and subscribe for more. So we will see you in the next one.
You could tell they'd done a lot of work on the pit wall to really optimise each stint and get the most out of the tyres. And it highlights just how much of a team sport this really is. But credit to the driver as well, though. There's no good having a well-oiled machine behind the scenes without a talented hound on the wheel, of course.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today.